promotion and save monthly for a chance to win an all expenses paid trip to Peru. Enter now. The time by JN Bank Savings Dreams promotion is 6 o'clock.
Tambarina. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sunrisers. I gotta tell you, who's that singer?
I'm trying to remember her name.
Who's that singer?
I'm trying to remember her name.
Yeah, trying to remember her name. We need to get her name.
It's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back to us. But happy Thursday. I know, right? Good morning, Minister. How are you? And good morning to everybody. Oh, you know, go on Daddy Yard. I met Daddy Yard nice.
Yeah.
I met Daddy Yard festive. You know, a lot of us we fear a Daddy Yard. You know what I mean?
No.
But Daddy Yard can nice. You know
what?
Then it's Daddy Yard have a vibes,
No,
especially country. Dead yard.
Proper dead yard.
You understand what I'm saying? The night, the dead yard. And let me tell you.
The last proper country dead yard I went to was up in St. Catherine.
Like Glengarth.
Yeah. It was up in St. Catherine, and it was a co-worker. Her grandmother passed, and we full up a bus and we go down there, you know, man, and we did go on, you know.
Listen to me. Country dead yard ever have good food, good soup, curry goat, fried chicken. You understand me? And the alcohol. You understand? The spirits.
Yes. And I mean, now
Always
you have the phenomenon of dopey bands.
Yeah, dopey bands.
But like back in the day, it wasn't dopey bands. It was like the people come and the people are singing.
Yes, and then you would give them like coffee and bread.
Yes.
And stuff while they sang.
Because you can't share out the food early.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because you get maybe a little fish and bread.
Yes, a little sprat.
Yes, that is definite. You understand? You used to have like rum punch.
Yes. And then as picnic, you know, you're afraid, you know, because them tell you, I said, Lord Jesus, and whatever the you're going to come, you know what I mean? You're so scared.
Yeah.
But you know what is also like a big deal? Grave digging. Digging. You see, before the 9 I'm a 40
Yes, it's true.
You see, grave digging.
That
big
is
up
so
to all
true.
the grave diggers.
Because guess what? And grave digging is such an important feature of the Jamaican community, because what happened is, I don't know, pay where I pay nobody for doing it, all the way come together. And so guess what, you know, so we keep a grave digging, so guess what, me have to buy the food, and me have to buy the liquor, and me have to buy the this and that, because guess what, the man them are going to come work, and me not pay them.
I have to feed them.
Me have to feed them.
And drink them. And then when normally now, when you have the grave digging over there, so you have a big blue tarpaulin. Somebody. You have the chapalin, right? We catch up at the saw and the big pata rice and peas and and the soup. I ask you soup, say no. Hey, I gotta tell you, fuck. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Grave digging. My goodness. Funerals in Jamaica. And incidentally, Tanisha was just telling me this morning that, you know, back in the day, like for example, if a one bad man dead or so, or somebody who is evil, when you bury them, you put needle in them foot bottom. So in them dopey world, when them get up for walk, the needle go juke them. So them no matter walk. And also, you put needle in them foot bottom when there's a butcher, because butcher turn rolling calf. In the world, in a spiritual world. Yes, so you got niggle and foot bottom. You understand? And you also, when the man them dead, you cut out them pockets.
You cut out them, so they can't carry no stone.
Them can't carry no. There is no more. You know
what I want there.
I gotta tell you.
The one about the stove. We never know about the butcher one.
Yeah,
the butcher one is new.
And also Jane says when you're, in Jamaica, when you're going after certain hours, when I want a spirit going with way.
Yeah.
So you either walk back where you're going in, right? You understand? Walk back where you're going in, or when you're reaching a spin your roll, you understand? Or you light matches, right? So you light 1 matches, throw it behind you. 2 matches, throw it behind you. But the 3rd matches, you light it, but you hold it. So the doppia go out there, look for the 3rd matches, but him now go find it, so him now come in.
Oh.
You have to know the doppia is something them.
Yeah, like all right.
Especially when you have baby.
What do widows have to do when after the
something about a red underwear?
Yes.
Yeah, that is it. You wear it. You wear it.
Yeah, you have to wear red underwear.
You have to wear it, yeah. Or, so you have to have the red underwear, you wear that. And also, when you have newborn baby, you have to put something red around them on.
Yeah, like a ribbon or one scrunchie.
Yeah, or something, right? Yeah. So red underwear, if your man
put one Bible over the head with the
right, and I did it.
Oh, I did it. Like
I did it.
Like me.
I did it.
Intelligence. Foolishness.
Look at me.
Okay, let's just do it because it won't hurt.
Believe kill and believe cure. My pit did it have on read something, girl, and the Bible. I wrote the wristbands. I'm not taking any chance with nobody. The old people that from them time there, them know them attack, but I'm going into it.
Yeah.
So you strike the matches, but then you normally hear about don't bother coming too late and go over your child because certain spirit come with you and then to a baby them can't. You understand? So I gotta tell you.
That's true, man.
Big up every burial.
You have some wicked people. You have some wicked people. Like after the person dead.
Yeah.
What them do? Like them throw ice on the rooftop.
Yeah. And then you think a stone.
Yeah, then take a stone, but the next morning,
gone.
The stone are dead because the ice melt.
Melt. I gotta tell you.
Wicked.
Tricks in trade and matches boxing business. Good morning to all the people them. Then you have a vibes. I gotta tell you. So, good morning to everybody who flied over them family burial. But make sure to help
Leo
people
was like,
them.
oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
Never heard this stuff before.
But make sure that you help your family members before them dead. Because some people them come down with the greatest hat and the hottest frock and the most button and the most shirt.
Yes.
And when the person was alive, you did not lend yourself,
anything.
Didn't extend yourself. So please, let us all remember
of what Jamaican people
to help during life.
I would say a lot of the spectacle that is the Jamaican funeral stems from guilt.
Yes.
And a lot of the hollering and a lot of the fancy braggadocious casket and the this and I have to put them in the best clothes and 2 buckler NEC in the coffin. It's guilt.
Yeah. And speaking about death, I wanted to extend my deepest condolences, heartfelt prayers to my manager Tango. His mommy passed away.
Wow.
Bishop Carmen, yes.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry to hear.
Away. And I just wanted to send love and prayers to his family during their time of bereavement. A very difficult time. Yes, but she's overseas, was overseas, and but we love her. Her memory and her legacy will forever live on. And we just send Tango lots of strength, lots of prayers.
Blessed love, Tango.
To Alana, to the entire family, Kurt, everybody. We love you guys, and we're here for you. Whatever you need, in whatever way we can help, we send you our prayers.
Indeed.
We send you our love.
Quite so.
Losing a parent is never easy, especially one with whom you're close and share a great relationship with.
Yes.
But she was a bishop, you know what I mean? Very Christian, and she know the thing, you know what I mean? So we just send our love and our support and our strength to the Prendergast family, the Hall family at this time during their bereavement.
Indeed. On a more positive note,
yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess what? There's a young lady by the name of Renee Somerville. And that young lady, Renee Somerville, is going to receive a scholarship.
Well, she received it.
Well, she received it. She received it.
Yes.
Now, some time ago, that particular student reached out to none other than Miss Kitty via social media request. She asked for financial assistance to pursue law at the university. Well, now, Miss Kitty and Aida, she's gonna do her due diligence. She's gonna collect her intelligence. Yeah? And the intel report came back, and the student was awarded a scholarship earlier this week, on Monday to be precise. So congratulations to Renee. That don't mean that all and sundry must now come and say, hey, me, No, because guess what? Not everybody can, but guess what? If you can do something for someone, you know, the Lord said, in as much as you've done it for the least of these, you've done it unto me. And so I give you thanks. I praise you for what you did. And of course, everybody knows about Miss Kitty's scholarship, which is why people, when she give you a prize, make sure say, when she give you a prize, pay her.
They know what
don't make your concert go down in standard. Don't make the patron them a fair cuss because you never want to pay Miss Kitty. Because look how much things you're doing with it. You understand? When you see the blood drive, go out and support it. When you see her at the UA and the UA 5K, go out and support it. Because guess what? It's to a good cause. Big up my friend.
Thank you, my friend.
Big up my friend.
Bless every time. To whom much is given, much is expected. And you know, we can't help everybody, but we can help somebody.
And I like that you do.
Thank you, my love.
And I like the fact that there is a process. You know, because sometimes people feel the pressure, and I realize because she call you out publicly, I really like the call out publicly thing, and I'm going to say that.
Yes,
I never like the call out publicly thing, and because sometimes when people put you on the spot, it make you feel kind of cute, you know. But you did your due diligence.
The thing I don't like though is the fact that I remember when you know, she cried out for help and asked for help on social media, and she posted that she received the scholarship. And I want to say thanks to Elizabeth Buchanan Hind, thanks to Joel from Fontaine, from CB Group, thanks to Dr. Paul from the University of the West Indies, thanks to Alfred Frana Francis from Running Events JA, and of course thanks as well to Taylor Lynn from Island Grill, who they're all sponsors. Rainforest Seafood was a sponsor, or is a sponsor as well, and it was a wonderful effort. But then and that day when she came online and asked for the help, I mean, everybody flooded my inbox with, oh, Miss Kitty, this person. But now that she has received the scholarship and she has posted it on her social media, we don't see that kind of flooding.
No, you're not.
So nobody's asking about it, talking about it. I remember when I do things so people talk about it, but I'm just saying.
But talk about the young lady.
Yeah, in the same way, you know, you can message me about that. Message me, but I just notice whenever anything good is happening, unfortunately, good news ride donkey and negative news ride horse. It's like, huh? What? But, you know, I'm very happy that she was able to, she got into the Faculty of Law at the University of the West Indies.
That's good. I
I'm happy that I was able to give her a scholarship for her first year to start and to get going and to try to accomplish her dreams. I also want to use this opportunity as well, just to say to other students who are who are desirous of pursuing tertiary education, be it medicine, be it law, or whatever it is. Depending on what you want to do, the price tag is very expensive.
It is.
And it doesn't mean, though, that that is the way that you have to go. Watch me, Dennis. Some people can leave high school and will go directly to law school or will go directly to medical school. Some people, you have to go and do a first degree in biochemistry. You'll have to do a first degree in chemistry. You'll have to do a first degree
journalism or history.
Yeah, in history, and then go.
I know many great lawyers
because
who want to do something.
$10,000 for a year, and that doesn't include other expenses. It can be a lot, and it's a lot to also ask one person to do that. You get what I'm saying? Wherein I can give 3 students one out of the 10,000 if them are go so high. So I want to also highlight and alert persons to other means and ways of accomplishing your dreams. There is more than one way to reach Contant Spring Road. There is more than one way to reach Halfway Tree. So if it is that you are financially unable to come up with the hefty sum that law school might cost, or medical school might cost, or dentistry might cost, you may have to do a first degree in something else and work your way around. It may also mean you may have to work and go to school. It may also mean you have to defer. You may also have to go part-time, because not everybody may have the luxury to just
path
go.
is the same either.
Exactly. Not everybody's path is the same. And though it may take a longer time, don't watch the time as long as you're not wasting your time.
Amen.
There was a gentleman who was a recipient of one of the scholarships, and he was saying he started in 2012, but he got, caught up with the whole social media hype and believed the hype and dropped out. And he's back now, and, he has a 4.0 GPA, and but he paid the school fee but never had anywhere to live, and was bouncing about and stuff like that, and now he's here in 2024 with help and guidance. So I just want persons to understand that you're not always going to be able to just leave high school and go straight into your desired program.
No.
Some people who want to go overseas to university, it takes a lot to go overseas. Maybe you need to think about doing your first degree in Jamaica. After you've completed that, then you can think about going overseas, because it's one thing to even ask and get the money for the school fees, but
then you have so many other costs.
So many other costs to consider.
Yeah.
So I have to consider people as well. You understand? So I totally get it. You want to be a doctor, I get it. But maybe going to medical school straight is not going to be your path. But it doesn't mean that your dream is not going to come to fruition. Delayed does not mean denied.
Indeed.
So good morning. And also, let me say happy birthday belatedly to my doctor friend, sister from another mother,
Who's
Dr.
that?
Chrisanne Simpson Harley.
Okay.
As a good as
Morning.
woman's touch boss.
Yeah.
My OBGYN. My
Big
friend,
up, Doc. Big
so
up, Doc.
brilliant, so amazing,
She's a nice
so
person. She's
ebullient, so effervescent. Oh my God, blessed and highly favored. Then he said, remember that time?
I remember it quite well. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
The reveal. I'm pregnant. Well, then, not now. Then.
Oh God, the cannibal.
Then.
Whoa.
Whoa. But then who knows? But happy birthday belatedly, my friend. Love you lots, love you loads.
Blessings,
such an amazing woman, such an amazing person.
That's right.
And of course, her Woman's Touch brand is just so amazing. Okay, so ladies, make sure you go get yours. But Chrisanne, big ups to you, my love. May God continue to bless you, and may you continue to be a blessing to all of us as you have been. And also, I want to say a special morning to Dr. Liz. Good morning to you, Dr. Liz RJ. How you doing, girl? Thank you so much for watching. I wish for you a magnificent day, and thank you for all that you do too. And if you're celebrating your birthday today, big up your nice clean self, Eller. As good as in a real life. Today I paid it. Tomorrow I paid it. I want to pay it. Today. More beg Nita thing, Beg Nita thing.
Yeah, man. Easily.
Yeah, I mean, that's Thursday. And I friend. I beg Leo. Cause Leo rich and the question. Leo name rich and not.
Well, I know.
You see when Leo driving with him Stanley, and he just a rock and come in, and him AC just nice and cold. So that hear me, watch money. Watch rich.
Yeah.
But I like it for him. Yeah.
Him just the two good show. Him just the hey.
Yeah.
You go on him Instagram.
But big ups to Renee. I'm happy that she got the scholarship. I also gave another scholarship to a KC young man as well.
Okay.
So, we do the thing. But I want everybody to come out, though, Dennis, on November 23 to the University of the West Indies to run, walk, or wheel with us. And we also have the 5K for kids, or the 1K for kids. I want them to come up because it's for a great cause.
It is a great cause. And it's a good course. So if you want to get a good time, my best 5K time was UE 5K.
Nice. Lovely.
All right.
Love it for you guys. Thank
it's
you.
It's now time for your Thursday morning mixtape. Run that track.
Young man, what the problem? Go on. Work it. Yeah. Any type of situation. He work it. Yeah. I don't have no job. Go on. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Yeah. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Work it. Yeah. When spring some fall, trouble keep coming out nowhere. Doesn't have respect at all. Some
only do it. You said you would. Fight your battles for you. They gon' wonder how you sleep at night. Only do it. But yes, you will. Anybody tell you something different, you know that's a lie. You gon' look back and be so amazed. How it turned out, it's only his grace. Only do it. You said you would. So I trust him at all times. I'm about to. I don't think that I could live no other way. Truth be told, I'm living now on a A. Now I done seen them blessings in the modern day. The Lord I serve, He give them to me every day. I'm forgiving.
your craving with the value menu from KFC. With combos starting at just $620. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Don't miss a beat with your mortgage payments at NHT.
Your home is more than just a roof over your head. It's where your memories are made, your biggest investment. That's why it's so important to stay in tune with your NHT mortgage payments. Life can get busy and other responsibilities can pop up, but falling behind with your mortgage can put your home at risk. If you're having trouble keeping up, we'll work with you to make a plan to stay on top of your mortgage. Visit any NHT branch for more information. NHT, the key to your home.
Welcome to our place, where your imagination can blossom into something amazing.
Where you can get tertiary level education at a practical level.
Where you can be as creative as you dare.
Harnessing cutting-edge technology.
To create world-class entrepreneurs and critical thinkers.
Where even lecturers gain benefits from our experience.
Your place is the Vocational Training Development Institute, where tertiary level education and training is empowering and transforming lives.
You belong here!
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
This Saturday, September 27, rivals collide at the Jerusalem Mini Stadium. CVM's coverage of ISSA Schoolboy Football 2025 continues. Jamaica College face their biggest test of the opening round as they battle their newest foes, St. Andrew Technical, in the feature encounter at 4:30 p.m. Before that though, Holy Trinity and Hydel lock horns starting at 2 p.m. All four teams are in unfamiliar territory, and that should make for a tasty doubleheader. JC versus Stats at 4:30 p.m. and Holy Trinity versus Hydel at 2 p.m. Rivals collide Saturday, September 27. See it happen on CVM, CVMTV.com, and CVM TV News on YouTube.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
Join us next week when we conclude our discussion with Dr. Chambers on his success in the Tourism Enhancement Fund's special Tourism Innovation Incubator program and how he has been able to turn his innovative idea into a successful business.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
25 minutes after 6 o'clock on this Thursday morning. Good morning to all of the people of Jamaica. Good to have you here. And we welcome for the headlines this morning a young lady who looking like the flag of Barbados, TK Dawkins. How are you, Miss TK? Good morning, Miss TK. Welcome to Sunrise.
You talk so you're going to be the accent of Rena and baby. And TK the godmother. I'm like,
she looking like the Bayesian flag with the gold and the blue, and it's just looking like Barbados. Barbados.
Good morning. Good morning. I can't follow that. I cannot follow that accent at all. But you know what? It's an accent that I love so much. Me too. Like when I hear Bajans talk, I'm like, say that again. I like that. Could you just talk again?
Except the country Bajans, because you can't understand one word if they like.
But no, but it's an accent from a life, though. It's an accent that I really like, and I'm always like, huh? Good morning, Alison Hines. Good morning to you.
It's the right amount of sing-song.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I like it. And it's a sing with them. Much. Yeah. But Brianna had her baby.
Again, if you come from Bridgetown, yes. What? The outer.
Well, the same can be said. I can understand that. The same can be said for us.
Of course, exactly. My baby go up the road.
Exactly.
Okay, and he look for the carpet.
What?
I gotta tell you, it's like, huh? What? I don't even understand, and I'm Jamaican, right? But congratulations to Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. First daughter, Rocky. What's your name? Rocky Irish Mayors.
Yeah.
You want to be a celebrity. When you're a celebrity, you have to come.
How you pronounce it? RZ. Riza and Riot.
Yeah. Why would I even name my child Riot?
Those are the other names, so you know.
Well, like
Riza, Riot, and Rocky.
Hold on, no. When them in the house, I create a ruckus. What you gonna do? You gonna chastise them?
Well, the only thing is that it's a mansion. So chances are if they're in the west wing doing all of that, they're in the east wing, so you're not hearing them. And then the 3 nanny them or the 4 nanny them plus the 3 helper over there plus the chef. And so it's all right. I understand.
That is right.
Yeah, because we're just on the west wing. But like if you live in Jamaica, though, like we know as a human being. You understand? You know our 2 rule. You understand? We can't have that. We don't want a child named Riot and Stormy.
No. You ever step on a number blocks yet?
Dennis, remember some drop? Move like a breadfruit. I cut my knee.
Yeah.
I nearly damage my hip. Look at most come here. You understand? You see when you step on the toys, them TK, see you put here like Spider-Man. Hey, Father God, you got help.
Like early morning when you try to be quiet for no wake up nobody.
No. Watch me now. Good morning to all mommies and daddies. Catch a style here. You see when you, especially when the baby asleep, and you try ease out your hand. You have to get them a thing like.
Yes.
Ease the contortion out. And then when you try to slip out of the bed, see here.
Yes, man.
Go down. And you try. And when you tiptoe now, listen. In the Matrix there.
And sometimes them still wake.
And then
hold on, Jackson wake right now, and I'm like, Jackson, come back.
Then he said, okay.
He's like, I'm finished sleeping.
Or you know what can hurt you? When you make the move them and you do the
then I wake up at that point.
No, and the door goes squeak. Or you lick up your foot or something. I tell you. Shh. Hush. All right. Remember, me tell you, upon your knee, say ya, lone Spider-Man style. It's a lot.
Shout out to all the mommies and daddies crawling and creeping out of beds and bedrooms. You know, another shout out that I have for you, Christopher Bim Anderson from Seaford St. Thomas.
Yes,
is a citizen that serves. He takes children to and from school. So from sunrise to you, good morning, Christopher.
Yeah, and he watches sunrise, and he's a Miss Kitty fan. Sorry about the gas station. And Bim came over. He said, you know, Miss Kitty, couldn't make you pass. Love you, respect you, watch you on sunrise, watch everything you video them. Him say if he might have a bad day, him just draw for one of me ting them, my video them, and him feel good.
That's why it's
Bim, big up yourself. Yeah, love it. Thank you, guys.
All right, so we can jump into the head. Okay, so we have a birthday shout out.
Sure.
Regine Martin, love coming from your dad, Roger, mom, Jasmine, your sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and the rest of the family.
That looked like when the circus was there.
So happy birthday.
Was in Kingston.
Yes, true. Yeah. I went to that, the circus.
I did.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, man.
All right, so let's jump into the headline now. First and foremost, government commits support for students injured in the Dublin Castle bus crash. The government has pledged support for students injured in a bus crash that occurred on Tuesday, September 23 in Dublin Castle, St. Andrew East Rural. The cost of treatment for the injured individuals, including prescription medication, will be fully covered. A total of 21 individuals, 18 of them students, were transported to the University Hospital of the West Indies following the overturning of a Hayes bus in which they were traveling. The children, who are from the Louise Bennett Coverley Primary School and St. Martin de Porres Primary School, were treated and released the same day. However, 2 individuals, including the bus driver, remain hospitalized in critical but stable condition, having sustained burns in the accident. Reports are that at approximately 3:15 p.m. along Dublin Castle Main Road in Gordon Town, a Toyota Hiace minibus transporting the students developed mechanical problems and became disabled after some unusual sounds were heard. So
let's just remind persons to properly service their vehicles, to do your mechanical checks. You remember those things that you learn when you just start drive?
Yeah.
The mechanical checks that you're supposed to do. Check your dashboard lights, do your walk around, that kind of a thing.
Check your oil.
You are transporting people, and particularly children.
And incidentally, when I saw Bim Bim at the gas station, that's what he was doing. He was checking his bus, and me see my toast like oil or whatever, and he was walking around and checking the bus.
Check your fluids. Do your mechanical checks. Do your servicing regularly.
Yeah, but I want to send love to all the children and the bus driver and their parents, because I know as a parent that can be very heart-rending. So you send your child go to school and the pick up and the whole, it can be a lot. But I also love the fact that, I saw MP Juliet Holness out. I saw Minister Dana Morris Dixon, Marshall Lee. State Minister.
I think that's Crystal Lee.
Oh, Crystal Lee, sorry, very well. Crystal Lee, and I saw another gentleman, his name eludes me now.
Morgan?
But I
saw Morgan do an interview.
I think so.
I think he did an interview for CVM? Yeah,
I like that our politicians came out, you know what I mean? In the hours of the morning to help and to, at least offer some solace and some guidance, and I liked that. I really like that. Yes, them I get paid for though. Let's be clear, right? So the way a favor for come out, but I like that it was done. You know what I mean? It showed. It was conscientious, I thought.
And no, not just their presence, but actual financial assistance in treating.
So you don't just come for a photo or an interview, but you're doing
actually
something.
Helping.
And I really must commend that. I like that.
Yes, absolutely.
What else you got?
Next up, CVM School Fest 2025. CVM School Fest returns next Wednesday, October 1, 2025, and it promises to be an exciting one. We've got Brush One on board and DJ Phoenix, so stay tuned. We may be coming to your school or a school near you. Who knows?
All right.
You'll have to see.
See it happen.
See it happen.
All right, my love. Thank you so much, TK. And that's it for this morning's Headlines Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
Is up next, so please stay tuned. We'll be talking about turning group plans into reality. You don't want to miss it, so stay with us right here on CVM.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Islandnet Services.
This Saturday, September 27, rivals collide at the Jerusalem Mini Stadium. CVM's coverage of ISA Schoolboy Football 2025 continues. Jamaica College face their biggest test of the opening round as they battle their newest foes, St. Andrew Technical, in the feature encounter at 4:30 p.m. Before that though, Holy Trinity and Heidel lock horns starting at 2 p.m. All four teams are in unfamiliar territory and that should make for a tasty doubleheader. JC versus Stats at 4:30 p.m. and Holy Trinity versus Heidel at 2 p.m. Rivals collide Saturday, September 27. See it happen on CVM, CVMTV.com, and CVM TV News on YouTube.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan with small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit janebank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. Jane Bank, we will help you find a way.
Money, 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 money. Good morning to you. It is a Thursday morning, and you are tuned in to none other than Miss Kitty and Uncle Dennis on Sunrise. Welcome and thank you so much for staying with us. Now it's time for another Money Masterclass brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. So every group or organization has goals, right? Whether it's rewarding members or expanding opportunities for growth in the community. However, moving from ideas to action often comes down to one critical factor: funding.
That's why financial strategies actually play such an important role in ensuring groups are not only raising money but also managing it in ways that maximize impact. Acting Business Relationship and Sales Manager at JN Bank, Karen Lewis, will be sharing practical strategies that can help groups turn plans into reality. Good morning, Karen.
Good, and welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah.
Fourth time?
Yes.
By the way, I like the new look.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Oh,
New look.
I love a man that pays attention. You see that?
Yes.
New look, new money. Yes.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
By the way, I heard you guys earlier. When did I keep set up?
Yeah.
See, you see the tarpaulin?
Yes.
In my country, we call it the bood.
The bood?
The bood, yeah. So that's what we call the tarpaulin. So the night of the wake, you say you're under the bood. That's where you do the dancing and the carrying on and the drama.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Never heard that one.
I thought as much.
Which parish are you from?
St. Elizabeth.
The bood.
The bood. So once you come under the
just
bood.
quickly. So we have 9 nights, and that's on the 9th night of the person's passing.
Right.
Then you have the setup.
You have the setup.
Which is
that's the night before the funeral.
The funeral.
Yeah.
And then after the funeral, you have the what?
We call it the repast.
The repast.
Yes.
Okay, but the tarpaulin, something like the board.
The board for the setup night.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're under the board and you do the carry-on and the things. So the music is under the board and the carry-on and the things under the board.
The board.
I knew you guys would not have heard the name before, so I said, let me come and teach another lesson.
I love it. You see that? Big up St. Elizabeth. The board.
The board. All right, guys, so for the past couple of weeks, we would have been talking about financing for individuals. But now we want to go into turning group plans into realities. And as you guys would have rightfully said, the main thing that comes into play here when you want to turn these plans into realities is really funding. So today I want to give you some strategies on how to get some funding ideas going, or some strategies going rather, so that you can use them to turn your plans into your realities.
What kind of groups are we talking about?
Churches, schools, alumni groups, service clubs, all of those.
Okay.
So those are the groups that we're talking about and focusing on. So the first thing, you want to budget with a purpose. So I have here to set your budget on a mission. So we'd have talked about budgeting before for individuals, but you want to talk now about budgeting for the service clubs or the groups. Because what will happen here is that in the same way as an individual, the money can go awry and plans can go awry and the funds can be wasted or misappropriated or so on. It can happen too with groups. So what you want to do is to ensure that the budget is set for a purpose. So if it is that we're going to be budgeting towards a project that we want to work on, this is the budget that we're going to be working with, and this is how you set that budget on a mission. So you're going to be allocating funds each month with a goal in mind that, hey, the main thing is that we want to say for instance, you want to provide some chairs for school. And this is how we're going to finance this. So this is how you put the budget in motion. Next, you want to harness the power of group savings. This one is very, very important. Together we can achieve more. So say for instance, so what that can do though, is that it can allow you to be part of what we have at JN now, which is called the JN Bank Affinity Savings Club. What is this? It is a partnership arrangement allowing members of associations, churches, agencies, and alumni groups to pool funds to achieve savings goals. Achieve the savings goals of their organization and benefit from incentives. Everybody wants to look at something at the end of a period. So what that does now is everybody will come together. So say for instance you have 50 members in a group or in a club, and if each person decides that they're going to be saving $12,000 annually, at the end of that period you're going to have a total of $600,000. You know that a lot can be done with the $600,000. So if it is that all of us, so me, you, Dennis Miskit, we're in a one little group and we say, here what happened? This is what we want to do. We're going to pool these funds together. We're going to have a JN Affinity savings account. So this is how we're going to go work towards it. And to touch on this a little bit further, JN is actually hosting some webinars starting today at 7 p.m. The first is going to be at KC, and they're going to be talking about, we're going to be delving further into the JN Affinity clubs, and we're starting with schools and alumni associations. So what happens here, and attending, you can win whole
$50,000.
$50,000 for the group though. So like say you go, you know.
Yes.
So you win that $50,000 for your group. So it is something that is very important for us to get aligned with, because at the end of the day you want to ensure, say, hey, we have a mission, we're on a mission, we have a goal that is set, and we want to ensure that this is another means of allowing us to achieve that goal.
Right.
So again, we're trumpeting today the JN Bank Affinity Savings Club.
Yes.
Next, we want to build a reserve fund. COVID and burial would have taught us some very valuable lessons. You have to have some money put down.
Yes.
Because what will happen is that
fund.
Repeat that for me.
Sinking fund.
There we go.
Yes, yes.
There we go. And what happened is that at the end of the day, you find where individuals fall into a space where something happens and they don't have the money, so they have to probably go get a loan or something. And that's not always the best means to take care of a situation. So you have your reserve fund, and a means of a practical means of ensuring that this reserve fund works is where you allocate 10% of every dollar raised to this fund. Therefore, every month you say, all right, here what happened. We have 10% of the funds that we have raised, and it's going to go towards a savings fund or a reserve fund that we're setting aside. What that will do is, if the rainy day comes, you don't have to buy too much mop and bucket, because you'd have had enough, the roof not leak. So that would have taken care of the problems in the first. So you want to ensure that you have a reserve fund, and this keeps your plans on track. So things are not derailed when it's a case where anything happens that you never planned for. What it does too is that it prevents from allowing for there any too many negative impacts from shocks. Shocks would have been your the same COVID or the same burial. These are the things you cannot plan for.
Natural
but when
disaster.
they do come, you can stand up and you can, angle your bangle. So the final thing is that you want to diversify fundraising activities. And not just cake sale.
True.
And not just cake sale.
Fish fry.
Or fish fry. No. We're not classic. Classic. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
I bought a ticket for one just the other day. So what you have to is that persons are looking into diversifying their fundraising activities in a means of gaining more funds. So you have your banquets that you can use, and you have your crowdfunding. Because in the same way it works for the household as it relates to having multiple streams of income coming in, it also works for your groups. Because at the end of the day, you want to recognize and appreciate that here what happened. If it is that we have funds coming in from here, there, and everywhere, legitimately, the caveat, you want to then look at it to say, here what happened, guys. We don't have to depend too much on even say the cake sale, because we have a banquet coming up. But the money coming in from the cake sale, the money coming in from the banquet, the one coming in from the crowdfunding, it all pools together to give you one. And what that does is that it allows you to, at the end of the day, meet the demands of the group, or it allows you to be, to get to that mission that you would have set out on in the first place. And we all know how important it is when you have set out on a mission. Last night I was facilitating a class through the Jane Financial Academy, and we were talking about celebrating these little wins. So when it is a case where you have made a dent or you have accomplished one thing from that list, you tick it off. Because at the end of the day, this is the journey that you set out on. And if you are able to complete project 1, complete project 2, in line with the plans that you'd have had initially, then it means that you guys are properly managing those funds. So to reiterate, you want to budget with a purpose, you want to harness the power of the group savings, and as I said, be part of the JN Affinity Savings Club. And just one more time, So we're having a series of virtual webinars starting today, September 25, at 7 p.m. The base is going to be at Kingston College. So come, learn from the experts, ladies and gentlemen, on ways and means that you can allow your groups and associations to pool funds together in an attempt to create meaningful impact by allowing yourselves to achieve the goals that you'd have set out in the first. And also, just remember, by just attending, you can win all of $50,000. To sign up, you can go to our Jane Bank Instagram page. There's a link in our bio that you can click on, and it allows you to sign up for that. And as I said, just by attending, you can win all of $50,000. Build a reserve fund, and the final thing is that you want to diversify your fundraising activities.
Love it. So Karen for treasurer for every group.
Yes.
You want to have somebody like Karen who is on your team, on your group. So gone are the days where you just sit down and collect the money. You have to be thinking of ways to diversify the money so that your group can benefit
done with it?
From, because it takes cash to care.
The church building fund
Yeah.
could really benefit from some modernization.
And also the alumni associations for the different schools, Dennis, because we have children who want to go to university, want to build a classroom, want to add, you know. So I do like this. So the JN Bank Affinity Savings Club may just be the one for you. Karen, thank you so very much. Our wonderful guest, Karen Lewis, Acting Business Relationship and Sales Manager at JN Bank. And that's a wrap for today's Money Masterclass, brought to you by
JN Bank.
That's right. It's now time for a quick break. It's sunrise, and we'll be right back.
Opportunity comes knocking, grab it. When I got my piece of land, I saw more than just soil. I saw a future. With a JN Bank small business loan, I grew that dream and built a better life for my family.
Start your journey with a JN Small Business Loan with small business loans as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit jnbank.com or contact us on WhatsApp at 876-295-1298 to get started.
Are you ready for something mega? Mega Mart's giving away a brand new 2025 Hyundai Tucson. Second prize, a mega shopping spree. Third prize, 30,000 monthly shopping spree. Okay, break it down for them.
Spend $6,500 or more before GCT. Fill out the entry form on your receipt. Drop it in the box. That's it.
My name is Dahoni Adlam. I am 35 years of age.
I'm Ruby Smith. I'm 83 years of age. The house, what I really been into, it wasn't wholesome.
My house got burned down. It was terrible. I lost everything in the fire.
Ready?
I sleep so happy.
I'm happy that I have somewhere again. The new social housing program, I am happy because it gives me a second chance and others as well.
The government, through the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, is building hope, one home at a time.
Everybody want to see a country right now. One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work. That one name CSP. The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
This Saturday, September 27, rivals collide at the Jerusalem Mini Stadium. CVM's coverage of ISA Schoolboy Football 2025 continues. Jamaica College face their biggest test of the opening round as they battle their newest foes, St. Andrew Technical, in the feature encounter at 4:30 p.m. Before that though, Holy Trinity and Hydel lock horns starting at 2 p.m. All four teams are in unfamiliar territory, and that should make for a tasty doubleheader. JC versus Stats at 4:30 p.m. and Holy Trinity versus Hydel at 2 p.m. Rivals collide Saturday, September 27. See it happen on CVM, CVMTV.com, and CVM TV News on YouTube.
I am a warrior, Christian warrior, who
say? Warrior, warrior, oh. You have to know the tune, them, you know.
Yeah.
For trample the demon, the man trample the devil, them.
That's right.
Don't go on like, I'm afraid of the thing, them, you know. Because you say we war not against flesh and blood,
but against principalities and powers.
Because some of the people, they say, oh my God, what are those songs? We don't know those. I don't delve in that. When Satan out there roll like Rolling Stone, don't know the thing, them. Don't know how to protect your family, you pity them. And you see what you know it's gonna serve. Warrior, go down, Satan. The blood of Jesus is against every sepulchre mouth, every sepulchre tongue. Go down.
Right.
No weapon. We farm shall not prosper. We don't say them can't farm, but they will not prosper in Jesus' name. Yeah? You have to know for talk. You have to know.
Hallelujah.
For belt to toe. What you say? Walk on your house and consecrated olive oil, picnic for the husband forehead, for the door them. Yeah? Because they like say you have your new house. They like say you have your new car. You have to know how to protect your family. You have to know the thing them.
That is true.
Oh,
that is
what
right.
the kids to show? Oh my God.
Yeah, you're growing with your granny.
No, we just spend time with Miss Nama though. Yeah. I'm a mother too. Yeah, you have to know these things. Yeah.
All right, we're going to jump straight into a great conversation because Customer Service Week is coming up. It's October 5 to 10. We're flipping the script and focusing our lens actually on customer service excellence. You know that sometimes we talk about the culture of poor customer service in Jamaica, but guess what? There is such a thing as service with a smile. There is such a thing as being a good customer.
True.
So that you can get good customer service.
True.
And so in a world where complaints about poor service often dominate conversations, this conversation with Chairwoman of the Jamaica Customer Service Association, Dr. Nzombi Jaja, will shine a light on the positive side. Doc, how you do?
Good morning.
I am absolutely wonderful,
You're
blessed and highly favored.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
I love this outfit. Tell me a little bit about it. I know it's on a fashion show, but
I bought this in Ghana last year.
Wow.
Yes, and Kathleen made this for me to go with it.
Amazing.
This was done by Tanya, you know. This is a Ganame symbol. I bought this
what does it mean?
String, except for God, I fear no one. And it also means only God. I bought the string of amber in Kenya, I think it was, and took it to Tanya, and I said, Tanya, do your magic with it. I like the Ganame symbol. Do something with it. And that's what Tanya brought.
Ganame, we learned something this morning. That's why I like bright women.
Fear no one except God.
Yeah. But talk to us, Doc. Customer service week coming up.
Yes.
How important is it? Sometimes people are like, Lord, when I make a big deal of it, you go somewhere, you just buy where you buy and go where you're going. What is the impact of good customer service on our people and on our society?
On our people and on our spirit. Let me give you an example. This morning I was driving down. You know, it's not easy to wake up early in the morning to come down here for 6:30. Yeah? So on my way down, my phone rang, my first call for the day. And it was Shade, your Shade.
Yes.
And he was just calling to find out where I was. And I told him, and he said, so you'll be here in so-and-so. And he said, just giving you a courtesy call. Girl, may I tell you, that lift my spirit. Now, some people will say Shade is doing his job. But you see the tone of his voice and the manner with which he made that call, and that being my first call in the morning, it made such a difference. There is so much that we take for granted. We get excellent service every day in our homes, in our organizations, from each other. That's why we don't call it customer service. We call it service excellence. Because customer service tends to be what the frontline people deliver to the external customers. Service excellence is everything that we do in the organization for each other. We call them internal customers. And when that culture permeates the organization, people feel great going to work in the mornings.
Yes.
You know how many people wake up in the morning and say, Lord Jesus, because they know they're going into a toxic organization and they're going to have to deliver service which is not provided for them to give to the customers. So it is absolutely essential that the leaders of the organization define what kind of service excellence culture they want and develop a strategy and standards and train the people and monitor the people in delivering these standards so that both the internal customers and the external customers will be satisfied.
So then if we want to create organizational cultures that are grounded in service excellence.
Have to start at the top, Regine.
You have to, but then it sounds like you have to create systems that produce it. It's not going to just happen.
Absolutely. And this is why, for those of us who are consultants in organization, we help organization to manage their processes because service excellence is delivered through processes. Whatever the business of the organization is, a number of departments are involved in the creation and the delivery of the service to the customers. And so the systems and the processes are so critical. One great system is a quality management system, which is based on the ISO 9001 quality management standard. But we think that we employ people and we give them 1 day of training and they'll be able to deliver service excellence. It doesn't work. It doesn't. It's not even an ongoing thing. It has to be embedded in the strategy. You have to have clear defined standards. A few years ago when Ritz-Carlton was here, excuse me, I was walking, excuse me, along the corridor and I saw some young men painting. But the meticulous way with which they were painting kind of stunned me. Me say, because these are Jamaican guys. And I stopped and I said, good morning. How come you paint the thing so nice and so clean and so pretty? And the young man looked at me and said, standards, miss, standards. Because the Ritz-Carlton holds them to really high standards. And as a result of that, they deliver. Our people can deliver excellent service. If we give them the tools, we give them the right processes, we train them, we monitor them, and we reward and recognize them.
Talk to us about the webinar and, of course, the focus for this
year. This is a conference, my dear. Webinar. Excuse me, please.
No, it's a
webinar, it's a virtual conference.
It's a virtual conference, Patricia.
That will be done on Ring Central. And we do it virtually because we want the entire diaspora and other people outside of the diaspora to participate. We want people from every nook and cranny in this country to participate. That's why we do it virtual.
Very well.
And we have some of the finest speakers. We have Courtney Campbell from VM, and guys, you know that he is the epitome of leading for service excellence. We have Dr. Blossom Amelie Nelson, and she is going to be identifying some positive experiences that she has had. I'm closing the conference with a charge. And then we have Andre Palmer from Securis. It's a relatively new global organization. He's going to be our keynote speaker. And we're partnering with the Public Sector Modernization Division.
It sounds expensive, though.
It's free, brethren. Free. Did you know that the government of Jamaica launched a national service excellence policy in July of 2022?
Oh, wow.
A lot of people don't know that. This service excellence policy is a blueprint, not just for public sector, but for the private sector. And what it does, it provides everything that a ministry, department, or agency needs to be able to establish within their organization systems, processes, and culture for service excellence.
Let me ask you, Doc, if there is somebody watching right now who wants to become so trained to be a consultant or to lead in this regard or to participate, because there obviously is a need for that, where can they get this training?
The Jamaica Customer Service Organization has a certification course that has an international component and a Caribbean component. We partner with SkillPath an organization in the United States to do that. Now, that is the foundation, and when you get that foundation, you can become an internal consultant to the organization that you are working with, or you can be an external consultant.
And how long is the course?
The course is, I think it's 3 weeks.
Okay.
It's online, and there is an exam at the end of it. As a matter of fact, on day 2 of our conference, we'll be having a graduation.
Oh, nice.
A graduation for people who have graduated out of this. And we have companies like BCIC and the National Housing Trust and Sagicor and organizations like these hire us to train their people and certify them.
The date of the conference is when? Sorry?
The date of the conference is October 7 and 8. Can you just put up the QR code so people can scan it and register? It is free. Not that one, the other one, the one with the speakers, has a QR code.
Right.
You can bring up the QR code
at the
scan
bottom
the
right
QR code at
side.
the bottom, and when you scan that QR code, you can register for free and join us for excitement and excitement. You see the kind of speakers we have.
Lovely, lovely.
Top-notch. All
you
right.
are excellence personified. Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Always great to see you and talk to you.
Thank you all so much for the opportunity to be here. Jamaica will come to the conference. It's really
Awesome. Thank you very much to
you.
our guest, Dr. Nzombi Jaja, Chairwoman of the Jamaica Customer Service Association, for stopping by. Well, guess what? We're up on the break for the news. It's 7:00. TK's on standby.
Kingdom must come down, it must come down. Go like a head, it a go fall to the ground, Warrior, hey!
And everybody with me, yeah. Hear me have you ask, why eat other snacks when sunshine is the best for you? Nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch. Get ready for Jesus 2025, 25th Jubilee Year of Hope with Father Holong and Friends, a celebration of faith and the life of Jesus Christ at the National Arena. Gala shows on September 27 to 28 and October 4 to 5. Tickets adults $2,000 and $3,000, children $1,200. All proceeds support missionaries of the poor. Get your tickets now. Call 876-774-7350 or 876-809-5877. Jesus 2025. You can't afford to miss it.
J. Ray & Nephew Limited is celebrating 200 years with our Cheers to a Cooler Future promotion. We'll donate $10 from every bottle you purchase at your nearest bar, wholesale, or supermarket to raise $20 million to provide fans and AC units for community facilities across Jamaica. We invite all Jamaicans to join hands. One bottle equals one donation, which equals a cooler future for Jamaica. Cheers to 200 years of J. Ray. Cheers to more. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Get ready for Jesus 2025, 25th Jubilee Year of Hope with Father Holong and Friends, a celebration of faith and the life of Jesus Christ at the National Arena. Gala shows on September 27 to 28 and October 4 to 5. Tickets adults $2,000 and $3,000, children $1,200. All proceeds support missionaries of the poor. Get your tickets now. Call 876-774-7350 or 876-809-5877. Jesus 2025. You can't afford to miss it.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Join us next week when we conclude our discussion with Dr. Chambers on his success in the Tourism Enhancement Fund's Special Tourism Innovation Incubator Program and how he has been able to turn his innovative idea into a successful business.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Election season has passed, but it's left lingering conflict in its aftermath. Questions are being raised about whether political representatives should face tougher penalties if they fail to remove campaign material from streets by the legal deadline. Amoy Harriet has been tracking this story.
This was in the Gordontown area on Wednesday. Here, our news team was driving along Weymouth Drive on Sunday. Another one in the Mountain View area on Monday. It's been a week since the deadline for all campaign-related material and paraphernalia to be removed from the streets. Yet, evidence of the September 3 general elections still hang stubbornly in plain sight and indicate that the September 17 removal deadline has been treated with scant regard. Now on Sunday, members of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation KSAMC carried out cleanup operations across the eastern section of the corporate area to remove campaign materials for both major political parties.
Even though the time has passed when the political parties should have taken down their stand, we're asking both political parties again to encourage their candidates to take down their signs.
Our newsroom spoke to chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party's campaign committee, Dr. Christopher Tufton, who said a letter has been sent to members of the party urging the removal of posters. Meanwhile, General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dr. Dayton Campbell, told us that some PNP members have missed the deadline, but they're hoping to finish cleanup efforts by the end of this month.
It is surprising that that declaration would have come from a political actor. However, for those who sit at the table here at the Commission, as you know, there is the General Secretary and access to different leaders of the political party. They speak in one voice to say that they are in agreement and that they inform their political representatives of the need to be compliant with this deadline that has been published by the Commission. That being said, there has not been a grace period as such. There is a responsibility, the requirement to be compliant, and that date has passed. As you said, it's 1 week out.
Now, although the law provides for penalties, CVM News has been unable to uncover any record of a political representative being sanctioned for failing to meet the deadline in past elections. This time around, the Office of the Political Ombudsman says despite CVM's reports of some posters still being up, it has not received any complaints from the public, nor has its own investigations uncovered any politicians in breach so far.
And we encourage the public to inform us.
Now, political candidates are usually required to pay a $15,000 campaign deposit to the Electoral Commission of Jamaica, ECJ. By law, failing to remove campaign paraphernalia means they forfeit any chance of having that deposit refunded. But CVM News understands that in some cases, posters aside, certain politicians don't even bother trying to reclaim their deposit. Now, this has raised questions about whether there needs to be stronger consequences for those who ignore the deadline. Mayor of Kingston, Andrew Swaby, is pushing ahead with a policy for a similar deposit to be made to the municipal corporation. He says the KSAMC will have details within the next 2 months on the exact deposit amount that will apply for future elections.
It's unfair for political parties to be putting up these signs and things and don't take them down, and yet the KSAMC has to stand the cost.
That is a positive outlook, but even before that policy, that new policy is put in place, the law allows that they can recoup cleanup costs from persons who cause the municipality to go above and beyond. There's always been the advocacy of the office to have stronger penalties or the ability to impose stronger sanctions for persons who are subject to the law.
For now, it's left to be seen when the streets will finally be free of campaign clutter. Amoy Harriet reporting for CVM News.
And in sports, Jamaica's young netball players suffered their first defeat at the 2025 Netball World Youth Cup, going down by 31 goals to England in their Pool C top-of-the-table clash on Wednesday in Gibraltar. The Jamaicans trailed 9-18 at the end of the first quarter and 17-36 at halftime, and with both teams scoring 10 goals in the third quarter, England maintained their 19-goal advantage and went on to win 64-33. Now, despite the loss, the Jamaicans advanced to the quarterfinals, where they will meet unbeaten Australia, who topped Pool B after making it 4 wins from as many matches. Jada Autumn and Rihanna Thomas Grant are two England-born players invited to the Senior Sunshine Girls trials. They are among 50 players, including Evangeline Williams, who has decided to make a comeback 2 years after she retired from international football, netball. Thomas Grant plays wing defense and goal defense, while Autumn is a wing attack, wind defense, and center.
It was great. It was a great opportunity. I feel like this is the first time nice getting back in court. This is a bit of our pre-season, but it's nice to play with the Sunshine Girls and develop those combinations and bring something from England that we've had to the Sunshine Girls, I guess. Yeah.
I second that. Obviously, it is our pre-season, but it was really nice to get a nice run out before the big trials and just working on combinations with some of the girls. We haven't obviously played with everyone before, but it was just nice to kind of get to know everyone.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. More Sunrise coming at you after this.
Get home with NHT. More possibilities. Get home with NHT. Turn a dream home into reality. From vision to foundation for many generations. Home buyer or home builder, get to your destination. Get home with NHT. More possibilities. Get home with NHT. The key to your home.
From a bold idea in 1995 to years of transforming Jamaican homes and businesses, Design Options has been your partner in style, comfort, and creativity. From fine upholstery to fabrics, curtains, cushions, wallpaper, and custom touches made just for you. Design Options Limited, celebrating style, service, and sophistication. Here's to the next 30 years.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Are you interested in buying land or property? Here are the steps you should follow. Step 1. Find out who is legally authorized to sell the property. Step 2. Ensure all property tax payments are up to date. Step 3. Consult an attorney at law who will guide you through the process and protect your interests. You can also use eLand Jamaica to check on matters pertaining to your property purchase. For more information, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us on WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency is 7:15 a.m.
You can tell the people or the Sabbath school people. You hear the clap there? That is the Sunday school clap or the Sabbath school clap. And on that note, I want to encourage parents in this day and age to send your children to Sunday school or to Sabbath school.
Send them.
I do believe in my humble view, church and giving them a certain level of, guidance and Christianity and foundation in a God. Or whatever it is your belief, because I know not everybody believes in God, but whoever you believe in, you understand? But I believe in...
believe in a God.
Yeah, me believe in a God.
Me is a God person.
Of other God, me say.
Yeah.
And I think Sunday school, Dennis, I think Sabbath school, it gives the children a foundation, a groundation.
Well, you went to both.
Yeah, I went to both. I told you. And I really think that a lot of that is missing in our society today. I want to encourage parents, even if you don't go, find somebody who goes. And also, just like how you can find the time to be on social media, just like how you can find the time to go to a dance, just like how you can find the time to go to a festival, find the time to go to church with your children. Make them learn the golden text. Make them hear some good word. Make the God word sprinkle upon them.
True,
you know? Just my humble view. I don't know.
And when you go to the club, you stand up for hours.
Yeah.
And you go to
the session
you stand up for hours. There are no seats, but then when you go to church and them say, shall we stand up again? Stand up again.
God is watching.
If you did that something, you would have stand up from all night till morning and you wouldn't have a problem. So
but send the children to church, guys. You know what I mean? We need back something there. Sabbath school or Sunday school, they need to be going to church. And when you go into church, you don't really eat a heavy breakfast, right?
No, but guess what? The kind of tea where you're drinking
or a shake.
Yeah, Sunday morning was always a special morning. Because Sunday morning growing up in my house, at the one morning where you don't eat porridge, it's always like cocoa tea or chocolate tea after Sunday.
Definitely. Agreed.
And guess what? It just have a cozy feeling. It just have a nice feeling. And we're entering into the coziest time of the year, actually. But there's nothing like a nice smoothie to match the fall, the autumn vibe. You know? And guess what? Caribbean Dreams is a household name in the region for its herbal teas and its instant mixes, but not necessarily top of mind for other items such as the soup and the sardines and the oats and the coconut products that we've been introducing you to. So that's why we are introducing, so you can get a pick of them, the good things them. Guess what? Get your blender going because we have marketing manager of Caribbean Dreams, Kimon Miko. We have Chef Shenoy, Chef Bling Nelson in the building. Welcome back. No strangers here. What do you have for us this morning?
All right, so today we have a cocoa pumpkin spice smoothie.
You see that? Cocoa pumpkin spice smoothie. And I'll have you know that I went and I bought the Caribbean Dreams fish soup, right? Because I'm going to do some steamed fish, I get some butterfish, and then Mama told you.
When you make a steamed fish with there's something there?
Problem in the camp, right? So I got that, and I also bought 3 of the Caribbean Dreams coconut milk because porridge are nice and creamy. So I got that, Chef Bling. So I'm ready for you.
Guess what? Hold on now. This is the bad thing, you know.
Yeah, sweetened condensed coconut milk.
I have that too.
Condensed
it's right where the milk is, right? In Hilo. Hi, Hilo family at Ligati. Yes. Hi, Sharika.
Me love condensed milk. Back in the day, condensed milk and bread.
Mad.
Condensed coconut milk.
What about condensed milk and grapefruit? You know what that?
Yes. My granny used to eat that.
Yes.
I use the spoon and
But Kimon, talk to us about this smoothie, quick and easy, another breakfast option, because we become accustomed to thinking that breakfast mean dumpling or fried this or heavy that, but sometimes it can be a liquid meal. So talk to me about what you have for us this morning.
Our cocoa pumpkin spice shake or smoothie is low calorie. You're gonna get that from the pumpkin. You're also gonna get fiber from the pumpkin, but then you also have
from the pumpkin.
Yes, thank you. And then our sweetened condensed coconut milk and our evaporated milk, dairy-free vegan. So I mean, a lot of people are realizing or coming to the understanding that they're lactose intolerant, so it's perfect for them. And then we have our old style chocolate, so that gives it a coconut the cocoa, the cocoa flavor with it as well. So,
okay, all right, well, let's put it together right now. By the way, Chef Bling, which church are they going? A little?
I'm a Seventh-day Adventist now.
Oh yeah, Sabbath school. So you have your quarterly?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow, Chef Bling, I don't tell no lies, Chef Bling. I don't mean, listen, Chef Bling, anything Miss Kitty says, that's how it go.
That's how it go for
everyone. No capping,
No, not at all.
I don't be capping. You have your quarterly,
So the pumpkin is roasted for extra flavor. Right now,
you roast it?
Cook. You just put it in a little fire, put it in your air fryer. Peel off the skin though,
Okay.
So you can get everything, alright? So I roast it for some more flavor. As you see, it's already cooked. So when this blend out now, it's gonna be smooth.
Okay.
We have a spice mix here. We have nutmeg, cinnamon. We have star anise. All of those nice flavors because it's pumpkin spice. We're gonna add a little bit of the cocoa, old style chocolate mix. We're gonna add some of the evaporated coconut milk.
Yep, that's the color.
Yeah.
We use one of that in our porridge. One.
Yeah,
one of the milk. Yeah.
For everything that's sweet.
Everything
that's sweet, a little bit of salt.
Yeah, to balance
it out. Condensed milk. This is gonna be the sweetener.
Right.
Yeah, so this is a more natural sweetener.
Yeah, more natural sweetener. Good. And last but not least, I can't forget the vanilla.
Couple drop of vanilla. Make a huge difference.
Yeah.
And from there, the gym girl is now on the way to gym.
On the way to school.
Our school.
Yeah. Nice.
Simple and easy.
Yeah.
And instead of going out to some of these establishments to buy a pumpkin spice something, you can make it out.
Make it yourself, And I'm happy that you're showing us how easy it is, because sometimes you hear a pumpkin cocoa spice, smoothie, and you think it's so hard, so difficult. Yeah.
Just a handful of ingredients.
Yeah. Kimon, which church you used to go?
Redeemer Moravian Church.
Which is right, amen. Which part that day?
Corner of North and Duke
Street. Take a little smell.
We know that.
Yeah.
Warm, very warm.
Stained glass windows and all.
Yeah,
nice.
Very, very old church.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I know that church.
Man.
So,
it does smell amazing.
There's something about cocoa.
Just gonna taste. Beautiful.
So
beautiful.
Okay. Right.
So I see a little bit of ice in there, so I'm just gonna get one more blitz and then ready to serve.
Exactly.
Ready to serve.
For somebody who doesn't have like a NutriBullet, can they just use a blender? Yes. Remember eggnog? Yeah. My father used to like eggnog. Yeah. And it used to come in a yellow box. I think creamer.
Yes.
Yeah, the creamer box. Yes.
Now, would you like some of our cocoa mix on top?
Sprinkled on top.
That's nice. Sure.
Good.
That looks so healthy.
It is.
And filling. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do it in 2 batches.
Sure.
All
right, very well. Kimon, for those persons who want to get the products we're using this morning to purchase, where can they go and get them?
They are available in retail stores island-wide. Wisinko Group Limited is our local distributor. So just head on over to your supermarket, your wholesale, and shop any of these products.
God is good. God is great.
Yeah.
Let us thank Him for our food. Amen. Oh God.
Nice.
Oh my God! Right now, you just want a blanket.
And
just cover up and just lie down.
It just smells like.
And what coming to America? Or Annie.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Yeah, you need it. This is so awesome.
Really?
So amazing.
Let's get the gym girl is right here. They would have said, clap that tea.
Yeah, but I was about to clap that.
Clap that.
Let me tell you, where can we get these recipes? Come on, is it on your page?
Yes, so we're going to be posting our recipes on our Instagram and Facebook pages. And we also have a recipe series with Chef Bling with a whole bunch of other recipes that you won't see, here as well.
I'm going to try to make this for AA because we're trying to introduce her to the different things.
Yeah.
I think she may like this.
Lovely.
This right here, Dennis. Awesome sauce. Lovely. I want Chef Dennis to try it because trust and believe. It's our boss, Dennis. You just want to light up, though.
Watch on show, read one book.
Yeah. It's also about variety, guys. Introducing our children and ourselves to something different. Sometimes, you know, we may not need the heavy food and the bulk of the dumpling and the this and the rice. Sometimes we just need to really go light, something nice, something cozy.
But it's also important to see that we have products now that make it easier to get the flavors that we love. And there are so many flavors. The reason why you said it make you feel like you want to watch one show and this, because you associate particular flavors with particular experiences
and emotions.
And so Caribbean Dreams literally is putting the dreams in the can and for you.
This Flavors of the Caribbean. Flavors of the Caribbean.
This doesn't bad.
You have to check it first.
Beautiful.
This is going to make it all smell good.
So, Miss Kitty, not because him get more than you, mean say.
I just am watching on Chef Bling.
But remember, you need to sprinkle the cocoa powder.
You need
to get the full effect.
All right.
Drum roll. Uncle Dennis, because you know.
I'm going to give you a joke
How much time was that? How much time? Less than 10, right?
Less than 10.
Less than 10.
Like 8, probably less than 8.
Yeah.
So quick and fast, guys.
Quick and fast.
Take a little sip first and then him.
Yeah, because you know you have to try it. What's the verdict?
It is so good.
It is.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I don't like pumpkin. This whole time.
You said
I was like,
that tastes weird.
Dreading it?
But like if my mother's watching this, she's like, am I drink pumpkin? I don't. Like, if you give me pumpkin in my food, I'm going to box it away.
Really?
I don't like it.
Well, no way you can box it with in a shake.
But
it's next. Put it in a shake.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Bon appetit.
You don't have to feel guilty. Very low calorie.
I'm telling you, I'm very impressed.
We're looking at about 130 calories right now.
I think all
Caribbean
trainers everywhere would be very happy.
Caribbean Dreams, you did that.
You did that.
Thank you.
Uncle Dennis in the house, I gotta tell you. With his pumpkin.
Cocoa pumpkin spice.
Cocoa pumpkin spice.
It feels like that wonderful candle that you lit.
Yes.
That you're drinking.
That's all I'm smelling right now. That's all I'm smelling right now.
I feel like a well-lit candle.
Caribbean dreams. Dreams do come true. I gotta tell you. Taste the flavors.
Awesome.
Right here. Thank you so very much. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, that's all the time that we have right now. We want to say thanks to our wonderful guests, and they are free to come anytime. Okay, right here on Sunrise. Kimone Mikkel, marketing manager at Caribbean Dreams, and Chef Bling in the building. Thank you so very much for introducing our taste buds to another fabulous product using your Caribbean Dreams products right here. And remember, go to a supermarket near you or a shop and
go
get
out
your
and support them.
Caribbean Dreams. All right, going to take a quick break. Finish this cocoa pumpkin spice, and then we'll be right back. More Sunrise right after this. Thank you.
Ram gold to love it. Soup mix flavor so nice. Caribbean dreams, taste beyond tea. Cupboard well stocked, dried sorry jar that. Coconut milk powder or the cream in a can. Sardine season it up. Caribbean dreams, taste beyond tea. Value in every bite, and the family choice. Affordable at the right price. The people say Caribbean dreams, taste beyond tea. Distributed by Single Group Limited.
Employers and householders, access the Heart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Heart is
6:30.
Distributed by with Single Group Limited.
It was rough. Every time the rain fall, the whole place wet up. I have to put the kids' them book in a bag until the place dry out. Ah boy, I couldn't afford a new roof. Then one day, Ross tell me about a grant I can get through the government. So I sent a letter to the ministry telling them wagwan. The officers came, them do them inspection where I was able to go to the hardware store, get the supply so my roof could have been fixed. I don't think I ever see my kids them smile so much yet. That means everything to me. The Ministry of Economic, Growth and Job Creation make my life better.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Penn Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
More possibilities. Get home with NHT. Turn your dream home into reality. From vision to foundation for many generations. Home buyer or home builder. Get to your destination. Get home with NHT. More possibilities. Get home with NHT. The key to your home.
Everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Island Net Services.
Hey, welcome back to Sunrise. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for staying with us. Well, 6-year-old Mayla Nelson is currently undergoing treatment at the University Hospital of the West Indies, the UHWI, after being diagnosed with mixed phenotype acute leukemia. It's a rare, aggressive form of blood cancer. Doctors have recommended a particular procedure that is, and it's critical, but it's a costly drug as part of her therapy.
With medical expenses far beyond what her family can manage, a fundraising campaign has been launched to ensure that Mayla receives uninterrupted treatment and the best chance of recovery. Here to tell us more about it and how we can help to save little Mayla's life, our president of the Optimist Club of Harborview, Marie, is at Manhurst, very well, Manhurst Dawson, and secretary, co-chair of the 5K Planning Committee, Carla Nelson. Welcome, ladies. Good morning. How
Welcome.
are you? Good morning. Very well.
Yes.
All right, so talk to us a little bit about Mela and how she's doing, and where is the treatment at this time? What do we need to raise to save her life?
Okay, so Mela, she's currently at the hospital. She has been admitted since May, the latter part of May of this year. She actually turned 7 while she's in the hospital. She's in good spirit when she is not being given her treatments. You know, she's very lively, she's warm, she's fun to be with. And yes, we're very hopeful. Now the cost for the medication, it's actually 50,000 US, and this medication is coming from India.
50,000 US per treatment?
For the entire treatment, the dosages that is required.
Okay.
And this
also, it can be uninterrupted.
Right.
Okay. So the program of treatment costs
50,000 US. Yes. So hence our initiative to have our 5K Family Fun Health Run and to dedicate all the proceeds to Mela Nelson.
How did the Optimist Club of Harborview become connected with Mela's cause?
All right, so as a part of our yearly project, we have long-standing projects that we do. We have a childhood cancer campaign. So each year we will add up a child, and sometimes it goes over to the other year. And for this year, the cause goes to Mela. We didn't have anybody up until May when she became admitted. We're happy for that because you don't want the children to be sick.
Exactly.
So we were happy for that. But when she got sick and her family reached out, we decided to take her on.
Okay.
So, yes.
And so this is a real passion project for you. And in terms of my recollection of the values of Optimist International, I think it's synonymous with doing these kinds of things as a service club.
So we are friends of youth. So children on a whole, that's what we gear towards. We try to help children in all circumstances. So the group homes, the lunch, the breakfast, the dinners, the socializing, Optimist is friends of youth.
Love that.
Yeah.
So talk to me about the 5K. When is it? How do we register? How do we play our part?
Okay, so our 5K is scheduled for this Saturday, September 27th at the Harborview Primary School. So the 5K is within the Harborview community.
Okay.
And it warm-up is at 6:30. We have an excellent fitness warm-up person, and the race kicks off 7 a.m. promptly. You can visit our social media website to register. So we have our registration link. We have our flyer that you can scan the barcode to register.
Okay, fabulous.
Right.
And how much is it to sign up?
Okay, so for children under 12, it's $200. So we make it very affordable so we can have a lot of persons on board. For 13 to 17, it's $500. And for adults, it's only $1,000. Now, if you have a group of more than 5 persons, we have a special rate of $800. And there's also a special rate for high school track teams as well.
Outside of the 5K though, Carla, how can persons help? I mean, is there anything else that we can do? We know we're going to sign up. We're going to definitely help the baby, right? Yes. But how else can, I mean, I don't know, Pampers. I don't know if she needs toys. I don't know if she needs, whatever.
Being in the hospital, there's some amount of learning loss.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so yes, she would appreciate toys and anything that you can give to her will be very appreciative. And as you mentioned, Pampers. So because of the medication, so she wears Pampers from now and then because the doctors will have to measure the amount of liquid, right? So we'd appreciate sponsorship of Pampers as well. Toys should be very happy because each time we go to visit her, we always try to bring something for her.
Right.
She always look forward to getting that little gift, and she's just so warm when you see her.
Where do we send them? Because
so she's on ward 16 up by UA. That's the children's ward.
Oh, so if we're sending it, we send it to UA or we send it to you guys?
Or you can send it to the Optimist Club. You can send it to us.
Where are you guys located?
We're in Harborview. You can reach out to us. Our phone numbers 876-381-5818 or 876-866-1923. Also, you can send us an email as well. So if you have donations and you want to send us an email, it's ochv 97@gmail.com, and that's our email address.
Is there like a bank account that we can put
Yes,
some money
there's
in?
definitely a bank account.
We did put up the banking information.
Thank you so much.
NCB,
Thank
right?
you so much.
The bank is National Commercial Bank, Optimist Club of Harborview. The account number 065315580, and the branch is Duke Street. So if there's anybody watching, any of our YouTubers, anybody watching on TV right now, and you want to contribute, you want to donate to their benevolent account,
add them as a recipient and just shoot them a thing.
We also have a GoFundMe as well, and it's on our social media handle, and the Optimist Club of Harborview, that's where we are, and Facebook and on Instagram. So the GoFundMe link is there as well. So persons who want to contribute and they're not able to come to the race on Saturday, I know it's short notice, you can also contribute through the bank in details or the GoFundMe.
Okay, very well. All right, thank you so very much. And to her family, how is her family doing?
Okay, so for the family, it is very hard. I mean, the parents can't get to work as they would like to work because they have to be at the hospital for most of the time. And mentally, it's really a strain. You know, you didn't expect this to happen. One day she's fine, and then the next day she's sick. So it's really a lot. So the emotional support, apart from the funding, you know, is really needed for the family.
All right. Well, I know our viewers will definitely come join hands and hearts together and really help little Mela get through this very difficult time. And to her parents, we send them more strength and support during this very difficult time. And that is why I say, Dennis, when you see Pitney run up and down and make nice, allow them. When you see them eat up down the place, allow them. When you see them make a mess, leave them, allow them, because you see, when they're not well, it is devastating for everybody involved. Allow them to make nice in the house, make them pop it down, maybe fix it back. Me know why I tell them shank, leave them.
Allow them to be children.
Allow them to be children. Because when your child is not well, Carla, trust and believe, your heartstring will pop out.
It's true.
And even when it's not your own child, it affects you in such a way, because easily it could be any one of us. You know what I mean? And that is why we're asking for your help. We're asking for your kind donation. Every mickle make a muckle, 1 cocoa, full basket.
All right.
Our guests have been Marie Manhertz Dawson. Never heard the name dating of Manhertz. Better talk to her off here. President of the Optimist Club of Harborview, and Carla Nelson, Secretary and Co-Chair of the 5K Planning Committee. It's time for a short break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Listen.
Oh, there's a child who is sick and begging to be free, but there is no cure for his disease. He looks up to his mother as she holds his hand, praying that someday the sun will shine again.
And the pain?
And the pain
will end.
Yeah, there me knee. Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do, kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese if you love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We are crunch on a cheese post. Daddy little pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, enough flavor.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
From me yai there me knee, Mummy used to always remind me of those good old Jamaican proverbs to keep me wise. Proverbs like, what goat do, kid follow. Good friend, better than pocket money. And if you can't catch Quaco, you catch him short. Just like the proverb, Bosco Oats is ingrained in Jamaica.
Good morning. Thank you so much for staying with us. And good morning to Lady Marge O.D. Dennis, Mom is telling our voice notes. The show is so sweet this morning. Love it. Right.
Love it.
Dennis is singing the right songs and saying the right things. It's
That's
so
right.
awesome.
That's right.
Mommy Patricia said thanks. You know, Mommy said so, it's
Is
so
it because
sweet.
it started with the right song,
Right.
Lady Marge?
Yeah. You see how you know? Yeah, I them something I like. We're not 12 a kind. I gotta tell you. Good morning, Mommy. Thank you for your support. And to all the supportive parents, we say thank you. All the supportive, family members, supportive, the supporting cast is very important,
Absolutely.
right? And we thank
the faces
those
that you don't see.
Yeah, the faces that you don't see. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you for spreading the word. Now, on this sunny side, it's time to dance, okay? Everybody must dance. Dance. I'm Victoria.
Everybody can dance, but...
and everybody a dancer. But guess what? These people are professional, okay? So it's the Dance Theatre Zamaka, and they're marking their remarkable milestone, 30 years of movement,
30
magic
years.
and memories. Can you believe that? To celebrate the company, this year they're staging its 30th anniversary season of dance at the Little Theatre, and we'll learn all about that from ballet mistress. Ballet mistress at the Dance Theatre Zamaka. Some Tara Price. That's right, it is.
Ballet miss. Plie.
Play releve and down. You understand? Good morning, Miss Price.
Good
The Price is
morning.
right.
It is.
How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm well.
30 years of movement, magic, and memories. What has the journey been like for you, and for how long have you been a part of this dance theatre company?
Oh, wow. So, Dance Theatre Zymaka, we're so thrilled to be celebrating our Emerald Year, the 30th anniversary. And myself, Women's Dance Troupe is the younger sister group, or the young sister group to Dance Theatre Zymaka, and I've been a member ever since I've been attending Wilma's Girls High School. So it's been quite some years now. I performed for years at Dance Theatre Zymaka, and now I'm more on the management committee. So I'm grateful to be giving back to my dance family. Yes.
So when you hear about Dance Theatre Zymaka, what kind of dance do you do?
Boy, we do everything. For this show in particular, there's something that Miss Barbara McDaniel, our artistic director, has been echoing in the rehearsals, that there's a dance, there's a piece for everybody. Few will make you be smiling from ear to ear. You might shed a tear. You might laugh till you're weak. And there are definitely pieces that will leave you inspired, I would say. Yes.
So the cathartic experience.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, what is Zymaka known for? I mean, like, for instance, you have other dance theatre companies that their repertoire might lead them in a particular direction, or the choreographers who have done pieces for you might take you in a particular direction. What are you known for?
I would definitely have to say our versatility. And the show this year, apart from that, is very emotive. Very entertaining and certainly dynamic. Dance Theatre Zymaka is a very energetic and versatile group, I would say.
And you're big on lighting and costumes.
Oh, yes. We put on a spectacle. It is not just a dance show. It's an experience for sure. And this year is even more of an experience. It's pretty nostalgic for us. And looking back for the 30 years behind us and now looking forward to hopefully another more.
Who are some of the choreographers who have...
Yes, the choreographers this year, definitely our artistic director, Miss Barbara McDaniel. There's Onaje Bell. There's Orville McFarling. And one of the pieces I must mention, you mentioned earlier that we'll be taking from some of our repertoires, and there's one specific piece that we are grateful to Company Dance Theatre to have given us the opportunity to remount a piece called Woman Behind Bars, which you'll be seeing a piece of today. And it was performed by our artistic director, Miss Barbara McDaniel, in 1990.
Wow.
And choreographed by Mr. Tony Wilson, sir. So we're very grateful for that particular remount. Yes.
So who is a ballet mistress?
Oh, geez. A ballet mistress really deals with the upholding and maintaining the technique, the alignment, the fitness of the dancers. So there are classes that will be conducted, cleaning rehearsals, cleaning shows, cleaning the dances itself, staging the dances in the theatre and so on. And yeah, just contributing in almost any way, especially being a dancer prior to the role.
So talk to us now. When is the dance going to be, and where do we get tickets to buy?
Yes.
An almost dressed girl. Emerald celebration now. Someone will dress up. Oh, go.
Okay, before I mention the details, I would love to big up our sponsors.
Sure.
It would not be possible without you guys. Starlight Production Limited, Sagicor Group Jamaica, Jamaica Aggregates Limited, Jera Neville Limited, Pure National, Visual Vibe, and so much more. Thank you so much. This weekend, our show opens tomorrow, Friday, and it's from the 26th to the 28th. Tomorrow's show begins at 8 p.m. and the tickets are $4,000. On Saturday, however, is our gala night, and it's a special night, a little razzle-dazzle. Cocktails are at 7 p.m. and the curtains open at 8 p.m. And the very last opportunity to see our show is on Sunday, the 28th. Show starts at 5 p.m. and it's an early show. $4,500 for the tickets.
Very well.
Nice.
For a mommy or daddy watching right now, Tara, who is thinking, I would like my daughter or my son to be a part of Zymaka, how can they get enrolled, and from what age do you take them?
Well, Dance Theatre Zymaka is a professional adult dance company, but it is stemming from Wilma's Dance Troupe. And so, like the performer today and myself, we started with Wilma's Dance Troupe from an early age, from as early as 3 or 4 years old.
Oh, wow.
So there is a family, and you can start as early as possible.
So that's like Michaela in there. From the Wilma. Hi, Michaela. I want to go support Michaela.
Yeah,
I really want to go support
I think
Michaela.
the entire CVM, the entire Sunrise crew should be there.
She will go on stage.
All 3 nights.
Yes,
Very
certainly.
Well. All 3 nights. Okay, Michaela, make sure you're getting your rest. Make sure you're drinking your water. Okay.
That's why I always say she have good quad. She has dancer's legs.
Exactly. And how she walks too.
Yes.
You know how they elongate.
Posture.
And the posture. I love it.
The discipline and
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely amazing. And of course, to those who would have come before, who have, created this path for the dancers.
And to build something that someone coming 30 years later is getting essentially the same experience and same standards because people have maintained it over the years.
Artistic excellence and creative resilience. We're definitely celebrating this year, and we're so grateful to be sharing our legacy with the audience.
Dance Theatre Zymaka.
Zymaka. So guess what? The one and only Tara Price of Dance Theatre Zymaka. Stay with us, because guess what? It's Sunrise. We're the Fundraiser, and we're going to have a performance after these messages.
That's right.
I am made for more. That's why I got a JN Bank small business loan to open my salon and build my dream with my style. Now I am my own boss, popping my own style and trending up.
Start your journey with a Jane Bank Small Business Loan. With small business loans with as little as $10,000 and up to $4 million. Visit janebank.com or contact us on WhatsApp 876-295-1298 to get started. Jane Bank, we will help you find a way.
Everybody want to see a country right now.
One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one that name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
Don't miss a beat with your mortgage payments at NHT.
Your home is more than just a roof over your head. It's where your memories are made, your biggest investment. That's why it's so important to stay in tune with your NHT mortgage payments. Life can get busy and other responsibilities can pop up, but falling behind with your mortgage can put your home at risk. If you're having trouble keeping up, we'll work with you to make a plan to stay on top of your mortgage. Visit any NHT branch for more information. NHT, the key to your home.
Get ready for Jesus 2025, 25th Jubilee Year of Hope with Father Holong and Friends, a celebration of faith and the life of Jesus Christ at the National Arena. Gala shows on September 27 to 28 and October 4 to 5. Tickets adults $2,000 and $3,000, children $1,200. All proceeds support missionaries of the poor. Get your tickets now. Call 876-774-7350 or 876-809-5877. Jesus 2025. You can't afford to miss it. Jesus. Are you confident that you are the legal owner of your property? Take action to secure your property ownership. Get a registered certificate of title and become the legal owner of your property. To register your property and obtain a certificate of title, you will need to provide a tax registration number (TRN), a valid government-issued identification, a survey diagram, documentation to prove ownership, up-to-date property tax certificate, the names, addresses, and occupations of 2 neighbors over the age of 50 who are not family members and can give a declaration on your behalf, proof that you have been in open, undisturbed, and undisputed possession of the property for 12 years or more. For further information on registering your property and obtaining a certificate of title, contact the National Land Agency at 876-750-5263 or 876-946-5263. Email asknla@nla.gov.jm or message us at WhatsApp at 876-418-5089. The National Land Agency. One agency, one goal to serve you better.
Get ready to take flight. It's Aviation Expo 2025 in collaboration with the Airports Authority of Jamaica and the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority, the island's ultimate aviation showcase and family fun day. Join us Saturday, October 4 from 12 to 8 p.m. at Tinson Pen Aerodrome in Kingston with show host Ian I.T. Ellis. And guess what? It's free. Plus, the JCAA and JDF will be recruiting. Follow at Aviation Expo JA for updates.
Folks, that's all the time we have for Sunrise for today. Miss Kitty is practicing the ballet that she wished she learned in prep school, but you know, at George Headley Primary. Yeah, you couldn't do a thing. You couldn't do a thing.
Plie and straighten, roll away and down.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Fame, I'm gonna live forever. Reach out. I have to go so. You see that? You have to have that. Yeah. Taxi man them. Oh, do not be charging the people them any extra money.
For what?
To travel in the taxi. My ear say when rain fall, they might increase the price to some exorbitant amount.
Yeah, man, they do. Or if
$500.
If it's like $150, them charge them $200.
Or $1,000, don't do it.
Yeah, no.
Remember, people where I try, I take taxi, especially women who could be a mother, your baby mother, your wife. Have some conscience. Be compassionate. Don't overcharge people. As black people to black people, we have to treat each other better.
And if you're being overcharged, report it to the Transport Authority, and the authorities, law enforcement, will do their job, all right?
All right, guys.
All right, that's all for the time we have. We're going to wrap up the show with a great performance. We're going to turn to the stage with Woman Behind Bars. It's a moving piece first staged back in 1990. It offers reflections on a life not well spent, yet finds redemption in its closing moments of conviction. The choreography is by the renowned Tony Wilson, set to the soulful voice of Marlena Shaw. Costuming is by Barbara McDaniel, and today's piece is brought to life by the one and only, the versatile, the immaculate Catherine Reed.
Take care, guys. Have a great day.
I was born and raised in the ghetto. I was born and raised in the ghetto. I'm the woman of the ghetto. Listen to me, legislator. How do you raise your kids in the ghetto? How do you raise your kids in the ghetto? Feed one child and starve another. Tell me, legislator. Now how do you make your bread in the ghetto? How do you make your bread in the ghetto? Baked from the souls of the dead in the ghetto. Tell me, legislator. Brave, free, black me. I am the woman of the ghetto. Strong, true, my eyes ain't blue. I am the woman of the ghetto. Chain, chicka, chain, 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 chicka, chain, 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 chain. How do we get rid of rats in the ghetto? How do we get rid of rats in the ghetto? Do we make one black and one white in the ghetto? Is that your answer, legislator? Now how do you legislate? Brother, listen to me. How do you legislate?